Hey everybody, I'm TecToss and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris. Now, where we are searching more of the red gold, being the minerals, and I think, according to my calculations, I'm able to build... Wait, I forgot. I've got 20 months left, or 19. 20 times 20 is 400.
Construction complete.
Oh, right, there's another thing to do. 400. So... 360 now. So we're able to build 2 more mining facilities without delaying our colony ship after we finish researching. Or we just upgrade our fleet a little more. Speaking of that, I've looked around a little bit and there's a simple way to fix the problem, because the problem I'm having now is that I can't upgrade all my ships to the same ship type. Like, we got a couple Stingray class in here, 2 to be exact, and the rest is Xiamang class, whatever the hell that is. So we're gonna go into the ship designer and just... Where is it? This is our Corvette. I wish it could maybe change from different design, but yeah, it's gonna come. It's gonna come. Anyway, so we're gonna delete the auto-generated. There we go. And that should now leave us with the possibility to upgrade 3 ships. And now they're all... Oh no, they're not all. How long does that take? They should now all upgrade to the Stingray chassis, so hopefully that'll work out. Excuse me? Let us end this charade. So they declared us rivals. Can we do that in turn as well? Right to alliance, ask to be vassal. Rivalry influence gain. Well, that is great, because we also gain influence through rivalry, because we are also militaristic. Oh, and there's another great thing. Mr. Construction Ship. Go here, and build a mining station. Perfect. I was afraid that I had to build an energy credit station, but we do have some minerals here, and might even get more. Why did I pause? Stop pausing. Yum, yum, yum. Really enjoy playing the game, and I know the game's not perfect, but I think I've gone through...
Construction complete.
What did I do? Oh right, I had something on the surface. Right, we hydroponics farm it was, I think. It's finished its surface construction, yeah, but which one? Forgot it. Anyway, either this or an upgrade. Oh yeah, it was probably the upgrade of the thing. Mining factory? Is it called mining factory or mining company? Okay, I gotta look. It is called...
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
Mining network, right? That's why I couldn't get it, because it's a factory, not a network. And now the fleet has been upgraded, which means they're all Stingray class now. Perfect. And we're gonna get... Just... tick that, and there we go. So now we got the auto-generated Corvette. We got our own Corvette design, and... yeah, things are good. Because now we can all upgrade these guys. And I might build a couple more if we don't find anything interesting to do in our minerals. Here comes Mr. Constructor, building that. So where was I?
System survey complete.
Geez. Nice, okay. So we got even more... Oh wait, science ship is sleeping. We can't have that. So we surveyed this, this, and this. I think here might be a good... Well, let's check it out first. Might go for the anomaly. Yeah, let's go for the anomaly first. That's a safe bet always. Well, not that safe, but it might be something really good. And I don't want to miss out on it. And then we're probably not going to settle toward our rivals. There's somebody level up, that's great. But we might... Let's see, up here are really a lot of planets, so I might probably build up in this direction. So we're probably gonna survey these planets here first. But we're also gonna need a couple more ships, which I really rather wouldn't build, but it's only 50 though, it's not that expensive. Evasion 10%, 10%, speed 1.5. Why is that supposedly better? Actually isn't. It's actually the same type of ship, so whatever. I'm gonna build one more. 50 minerals, we can afford that. Just don't want to have any bad surprises. Like if these guys get aggressive early, I don't want to be unprepared, and if we have to deal with any event, I rather not be unprepared either. So, where was I? Oh, right here we got also a habitable planet. Habitable 20. Yeah, that's also not too great. The good thing about this here, though, is that it's all got the same obstacle to remove. And these things have to be researched to be able to remove them. And I think I might actually go there. Let's first at least check out these planets, so we're gonna queue up a survey here, and then probably a
Construction complete.
Here. Might even get a second science vessel, not quite sure, but it might be a thing. Alright, so now we got another... what? Yes! Large mineral-rich asteroid collided with our blah 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 blah. Minerals! Oh man, that is perfect, and construction ship is also finished, so hey! Liking this development. More minerals is more better, as old Confucius used to say. Oh, jeez. Anyway, where was I? I was complaining. No, I wasn't complaining, but I was saying I've read around that the game is not finished yet, and there's bugs in it, and this kind of game, honestly, it really reminds me of Sengoku, if any of you played that, which was kind of a predecessor to Crusader Kings 2, where they tested out the engine. And even though Crusader Kings is a much more successful and much more complex game, all in all, I thoroughly enjoyed Sengoku, because it really was a very, in its core, kind of simple, because all you had to do basically is win all wars. There was no... there were also plots and all that, but the general goal really was openly to gain, I think, 50% of Japan's provinces to become the next shogun. And to me, and the mechanics were kind of similar in that you have a planet cap that you can only have 5 planets, right? So 5 core planets. So everything else you have to give off to districts, and you can manage the districts with certain commanders and all that. And they can then provide your empire with minerals and energy credits or research, all that stuff. It seems kind of similar, and I think it's kind of Paradox process in a way that they release a game that's really fun to play, but it's also a little bit work in progress. And I think you have to be aware of that when you buy it. And I personally, as stupid as this sounds and as fanboyish as it sounds, I kind of like it, because you kind of get to build your gameplay and your skill around what they change. And you know with Paradox by now that they will patch it and that they will change it, and they will listen to the community. So there's no doubt about that part. And if you want to wait for a finished game, well, just, wait for it. It's gonna be there eventually. But I kind of love to be able to be part of the process in that, and get a game that works, but that doesn't have all the features yet, and then they just gradually get added on, and then the game's gonna be more complex. Like if I look at your Europa Universalis today, I get a headache because it's really a lot of stuff going on. If you watch somebody that like Quill or like a Roomba, who are used to that amount of features and amount of stuff to micromanage, I can't follow it. I don't get it. There's so much stuff going on. I don't know what interacts with what. Here, it's rather simple. And if you get the game early, you can just learn every new feature as it comes. And if you watch me playing this a year from now, you're probably also going to get a headache. But that's just because you weren't in the ground floor. Yeah, I don't know. And
System survey complete.
ah, shoot. Okay, so this here is not really great, which is kind of disappointing because I was hoping for. Well, okay, there wasn't much hope anyway because there's just 2 planets in here. I was kind of hoping for it to be better, but let's see what this here holds, and maybe this and this, and then we'll decide. Yeah, let's just queue up some more
Research
surveys.
complete.
Why can't I do that? Okay. Research complete. Oh, perfect. Colony ship. And what do we want next? Border range plus 20%. Hell yeah. It will take a while. But we really don't need the naval capacity. I mean, we do need it eventually, but for now, don't need it. We're not gonna go for research just yet, so we don't need that. So border range, yes, please. Well, wait, it's 106 months though. It's quite some time. You're good with that, right? It's an extra. How long will that take? 40 months. Yeah, but this is so good. 20% extra border range. This is really good. Because that will allow us to gain access to more resources, probably. So it's just really good. Anyway, we're also gonna just right away start building a colony ship. There we go. 350. So we, as you saw, kind of managed that perfectly. And why am I able... Oh, we can either get just fanatic materialists, or we can be militarists and fanatic materialists, and I think we can be both. I don't know why you get to choose that, but whatever. Right, so yeah, it sounds a lot like I'm just fanboying, making a case for not releasing a finished game, but there's a really big difference between releasing a game that, for example, a Gothic 3, any of you played that? That really had problems at the start. There's no other way to put this. And I feel it's very different if you release a game that doesn't have all the features that it's supposed to have, versus you releasing a game that just plain out has bugs and crashes and is just... let's just enter the orbit here, because we're going to eventually build that energy credit thing, but just... Or do we? Not quite sure. Maybe we're even going to settle here. Huh. We'll see. Anyway, enough about that.
Research complete.
Just my opinion, because I read it in the comments and I just heard a lot of it, and players are so quick to be on the fence. Let's see, survey speed at this point might be really good. Solar panel network though is also not bad, but I don't think we're gonna have an energy crisis just yet. Nothing plays into his strength anyway. Power hub is a little later. I think survey speed at this moment might really help us out, so we're gonna go with that. Because we do need to make an informed decision, because we already have a rival to build our first colony. Kind of in which direction we want to expand. Anyway, players are so quick to be on the fence and to shout and scream, and that, you know, the developers using us as beta testers, and that's unfair, and we're paying full price, we want full game. Right, but this is a little different. Like, you get the full game, but you don't get the full features that you think it should have, while it's still a great game. I don't know if that's comparable. I personally don't mind it, but then again, I'm working as a developer myself, so it's a little, maybe a little biased there, or biased. And also, I like to have a game start out kind of simple and learn with the new features, as opposed to having a game that just kills you with complexity. Like, try playing Try playing EVE Online as a newbie. Like, that's what U4 probably feels like. Anyway, I think I made my point. I'm a shut up now. And rather, what can we do actually? There's not much we can. We're just waiting on scouting information pretty much. I could build up for more minerals. Let's see, which at this point might not be a bad idea. This guy, 1.2, we're gonna have in roughly 15 months. So, how long will it take to build a power plant on here? 180 days. Yeah, that's not 15 months. So we can fit in one of these. But we're also gonna need minerals to start the new system. Anyway. Sooner we get that, the better. So let's just go for the mining network. And be done with it. I could go with research as well, which certainly would help out, but I don't see that it helps out more than minerals in the start. Pretty much goes like that, that the more minerals you get, the earlier it's gonna snowball, because you'll have them for longer. Wow, that was a good explanation, wasn't it? By the way, I'm thinking of becoming a teacher when I retire from work. So, as you can see, I'm clearly talented for that. And there's a habitable planet that does not suit us well. There's one here. So I'm likely to go for this, honestly. One of these systems. This here is probably a little bit complicated, because we could settle here, provide boni to this, and it's a little bit complicated. This is a little bit small and just sucky. Man, it's not easy. Where can we build our first colony? If we build it here... Yeah, but the good colony spots are just blocked. Like, I would... Should I build it here? I guess
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Here's not a bad spot. It's actually not a bad spot at all. If I put it here, we're gonna lose out on one adjacency tile, but we'll have... oh no, put it here, I mean. But we'll have all relevant tiles around us, which is kind of nice. But if we go for Zodiar, we're not taking full advantage. How about here? This is also pretty cool, I would say. It's actually really interesting. I think I might go for this, depending on what the survey reveals. I think it's very likely we take that. Very likely indeed, though. If our science ship could be a little faster with that anomaly. Problem is, once the... There we go. So now we got the automated shipyard.
Situation log updated. Construction complete.
Cool. Alright, so now we have a problem, or do we? Oh no, we don't. We still have a couple of days' time. Because once the colony ship gets finished, as you'll see in a second, it gets real expensive real fast. Okay, I'm not gonna go for that just yet. I want more scouting information. At least one system, hopefully. At least start it before the colony ships comes out. Come on, buddy. You can do it. And now we do have... That's gonna be less than 10 months. So we should start working on... Don't have any more upgrades. So I think it's about time we get that power plant going. Here you go, buddy. Come on.
Construction complete.
Whoop. Parasitic elements, blah blah. Pirates. I don't like pirates. Repair automated shipyard. Can I see where the pirates are starting? Anyway, we got the colony ship now, and as you can see, it immediately impacts our ship maintenance costs by quite a significant amount. So what we want to do is get that
Research
moving.
complete. Evading hostile fleet.
Yeah, wait a second. Where's the hostile fleet? Smiling disciples. What are you?
Evading hostile fleet.
Okay, whatever. This kind of sucks. Because I didn't want to deal with pirates, I actually wanted to... Uh-oh. Can we just build another corvette at least? Yeah, let's build another Stingray. I didn't want to waste my minerals on that. The plan I had was get this up to at least 250 or 300 before we do that. Because the more firepower you have... oh right, we need research. Never mind. Engineering. Defense platform, not really. Spaceport level 2. Might go for that. Don't really need the missiles. Well, let's go for the improved spaceport. It's really the only thing that I need at this moment, so... where was I? Oh, right. I'm pausing. So where are these pirates going? You gotta be shitting me. This is rather annoying. Let's see what they do. I might have to send my fleet in there. This thing can take quite a pounding. I think. Yep, 2,000 hull points. So I'm hoping they're just passing by. But we're gonna go for this planet. And I think we're gonna put this right here. No, they're not passing by.
Evading hostile fleet.
That's great. If you wouldn't mind, don't be evasive, just be passive. And just go ahead and colonize this like I told you to. Thank you.
Construction complete.
I need to bring these guys here. It really sucks, but maybe we can find a good general for that. Let's see. We got our empire. Is it an empire? Yeah. Now we got the leaders. Generals are for ground units, as far as I know, and admirals are for your fleet. Extra evasion, extra sensor range, and extra leader experience gain. That is an interesting dilemma, because this guy will level up faster, but it doesn't help us immediately. Well, this guy's already 49, but he will help us immediately with extra 15% evasion. So I think we're gonna take that guy. I don't think, I actually just took this guy. There we go. I need that extra evasion.
Station under attack.
Oh god. I hate these guys. Really do. Let's just hope we make it in time. There's a construction ship. Was floating around here, and I think we're just gonna send him here. Now, if you could kindly jump through space and time and deal with these fuckers, that would be so much appreciated. Why aren't they moving? There we go. Alright. Oh my god, they already have it down to half health.
Construction complete.
What did we construct? Oh, right. This. Sure. I'll take my engineering grant. Can we do anything, repair this, or is there anything at all? Mining station. Guys. Oh, this is gonna be a really close one. I hope they will just let up. But it doesn't look like it. No.
System survey complete. Hostile fleet engaged.
Ooh. That was rather close. We're gonna still lose minerals, but at least we're not gonna lose our mineral production. And we're still kinda almost on time. Got in our colony. There goes the first. If you guys could focus fire, that would be a thing to behold. There goes one, and that shouldn't take long to get the rest. There's two. And there goes.
Situation log updated.
That's great. You guys just go home, repair. Oh, cool. This thing will repair itself. Nice. Very nice. Ooh, alright. So the damage wasn't that bad. I mean, we lost a ship. But, yeah. There are worse things that could happen. And we got 4 minerals. Wow. 2-2. Nice. Some engineering research. Really, really nice. And I think we can just go ahead and get our second colony ship in queue. Because I think we do have the credits to support it. First replace that Corvette maybe. And then get the colony ship. There we go. As if I planned it, right? As if I planned it. Anyway, with that one skirmish and that new colony ship en route, I think we can call this one a day. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing. Hope you don't mind my rants. I just have to pick up the flag for Paradox because they've been constantly providing awesome games, and they also support them until they really are great. Just remember the beginnings of Hearts of Iron 3 and how good it is today. Anyway, that will do it for today. I hope you guys have a great day, and see you around for the next episode.